Hello, and thank you for joining me. You know, during this time of transition, it's amazing how many of us are being deeply affected by what's happening, not only financially, but perhaps emotionally and physically. And what a time it is to really go down deep to look to see what's important in one's life. I know for myself the change has been pretty phenomenal because I'm going into those places that I've ignored, that I haven't had to really pay attention to, and now all of a sudden they're up to the forefront. These things could be anything about money, it could be about our personal health, it could be about how we're spending our time. Whatever area you may find yourself perhaps not paying as much attention to, I found that Spirit has a wonderful way to perhaps bring it to our attention, and we can push it away at times, except it keeps sneaking up in different ways to finally get one's attention. Perhaps it's a checkbook that doesn't balance one month, and it does it time and time again. You start noticing that perhaps you need to start rebudgeting, or perhaps it's friends that go by the wayside, and in the past it may not have been as important, yet right now it starts to affect you. So I invite you during this time of transition not only to look at outside yourself to what's going on all around you, but to perhaps realize that what is going on outside of you is also going on within you. And what a wonderful way to perhaps get up in the morning and decide in the morning with a strong intention what part of you you would like to see revealed that perhaps will allow you to grow into more of who you are. And in this newsletter, we also talked a little bit about perhaps areas that you need to have some conflict resolution, perhaps some areas in your relationships that aren't quite working right, or areas that you've held a grudge against someone. This is a wonderful time to put down your sword, and a wonderful time to perhaps drop a note off to somebody who you haven't talked to for whatever reason, to get in touch with them again. You might be really surprised at the wonderful feedback. We're in an amazing time right now to really do some pretty incredible work on healing and on resolution, and it all starts with us. So when you look at parts of yourself that you're perhaps not real happy with a gentle heart, look at that place, and with compassion, release it, and with grace, release it. So much of the work I do is really reminding people that when we come from that place of grace and self-compassion, that's when we can move mountains. And we are now being called upon to look within ourselves and live a life that is one that is full of love, compassion, kindness, not only towards others and especially towards ourselves. So I invite you for this day to get out into the morning, to get out into your day with an open heart and show it your way. In August, I had a special offering for 20 slots for people who are interested in the work I do to perhaps give me a call and we could chat for 45 minutes. The response was so good that I want to extend it into September, because part of my purpose is to be of service in ways that is offering what I can to people. So I invite you to check out my website, which is on the screen, and give me a call if perhaps we could get together and have a little chat. Look forward to hearing from you.